Okay, y'all. Javon mother is crashing out online right now. Everybody catching her up in her line. I just played the video of her line talking about she about to go to an event that was over at 10 and she was talking to the mama at 11:07. Y'all, now she crashing out on the bloggers and stuff, cussing everybody out when she get caught in her stuff. No, just tell the truth. Why lie about stuff? If it is what if the truth come out, then you can get to the answers. You can't get to the answers when people is not being, honest. And it is what it is, y'all. I'm about to show y'all her post. Lord have mercy, she going off. Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, threes, and fours. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair accuse is in my description box, y'all. So, let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. People are getting under folks' skin right now because it's a lot of unanswered questions, and there's a lot of lies that people getting caught in, and they're getting mad now. Now, what's she gonna say about getting in the shower, going to a festival at 11 something when it was over at 10? What's she gonna say? She's already getting online, snapping on people because they talking about her son hanging out with Katie. Now, word on the street, that ain't Katie that he's hanging out with, but people is posting that, and she is getting mad, y'all. You ain't getting mad like this for nothing. You ain't get mad like this. What's next? You're going to be crashing out talking about, oh, I went downtown because I wanted to just sightsee. 11 o'clock at night. Really, lady? Y'all, when I tell y'all these people is getting caught up in a mess and they paying so much attention to the blogs instead of trying to get justice for Nolan. Everybody is a suspect. I keep saying this, especially when you catching people up in lies. Now, this ain't the one that said that he was in the fight, the pulse session, but he did agree that, oh, the guy that said that he was the one that was in the pulse session and it wasn't Nolan. I can believe him. I think that he's telling the truth. Because it didn't sound like Nolan, and Nolan was farther away and or closer or something like that, and the sound was off and it wasn't him. Why would somebody just sloppy toe up be fighting over a phone? Because word on the street is Tristan, whatever his name is, was the one that was having the first fight. Why would they not give Tristan his phone? And why would he want it and he waste it? His daddy was on the island, word on the street. Tristan, whatever how you say his name, his daddy made him leave the island, word on the street. People told him to go home. And he got on a boat and was whisked off. Everybody that was in a pause session that day was black. Pay attention to that too. People that were in pause sessions, it had something to do with somebody black over there in the incident. And everybody that had something to do with these little fights, they left the island right away after the pause sessions. So when he got into, this Tristan, whatever his name is, got into it, he got kicked off the island. The second altercation, which a witness, and I told y'all, sooner or later, everybody going to start talking. They're going to catch up. Did I tell y'all this? When I put that video out and I said it was a new witness coming out, people was like, oh, she lied, fake news, clickbait. I said people going to be talking about it in a minute. Now everybody's talking about it. There was a second pause session that took place. And that second pause session that took place, that's the one that said that Nolan was in. That he was jumped, y'all. You can't make this up. And people don't want to hear the truth. Y'all want to keep up with what's going on. But when somebody tell y'all from a different angle what's going on, a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. But if this is my child, I am going from every angle to whoever. I'm looking at your grandfather different. If he ever said something crazy about you, I'm looking at him too. The majority of the crimes that take place, y'all, is somebody back close to them that played a part in it. A lot of these stories are not adding up. And people are getting seriously under people's skin. Now, this is what Javon's mother just posted. Let's get to it. Just what she just posted. She said, I wish you stupid bird brain mother effers could stop posting this picture of my son Javon and Bayla Perez from 3 years ago around saying it's him and Katie. Y'all are some of the lowest bees on earth. Thank God y'all ain't on this case. They are on this case. Everybody's on this case. They're looking up everything. If y'all ain't releasing nothing and everybody's lying, this is what people gonna do. They gonna dig. This is what they do on YouTube. This is what they do on TikTok and everywhere else. They dig. Half of the arrests that's taking place right now is because of YouTubers. It's because of YouTubers. Half of the arrests that's being made right now. They're releasing information that these big news channels and all these other people don't even care to talk about. I want to see if they're going to have that female that they just found her dangling in the back of an abandoned house. They just found the woman, 29 years old, life taken, dangling. What they going to say? She climbed up something and took herself out? Because every time they find somebody like this, they say it's self-defense. I mean, it is, self-done. Basically, this is what they're saying. People tired of the lies. This story would not be where it's at right now if people would be truthful about what happened to Nolan. And even if people didn't know what happened to Nolan, if they just still was truthful and wasn't getting caught up in their lies and our lies is falling apart and this and that and that and this. Think about it, y'all. They wouldn't have the threatening going on and none of that. Because the stuff would have been released and nobody ain't got to be calling themselves trying to. And word on the street, that's what I heard, that people getting paid to send in those. So they can prove a point that, this is affecting, the cases and the this and the that by people talking about it. Half of the police, half of the detectives, half of the FBI's be on social media getting tips from people posting stuff. This is how a lot of these cases is getting solved. Bloggers putting their head together, trying to figure out what's going on. What's going on? And this is what separates the real from the fake. This is what separates the followers from the leaders. And one thing a lot of people said about me when I started doing the YouTube, don't ever change. Because you don't follow behind everybody else, what everybody else is saying. You say your own little stuff, you find your own little angles. And we like that about you because everybody else is saying the same thing. But when we come to your page, you're going to have something else on there. New that people will talk, for people to talk about. People come and steal stuff and go to their page and, this is what's happening. When I first put that video out, and I think it got almost 40,000 views on it or something like that, and I was talking about what could have happened to Nolan with the move to the neck and the back of the neck and the video game stuff and this and that and this and the chokehold and all of that stuff. People was tripping on me, other bloggers. But some bloggers took my information and now they're saying it and other people are saying, Tisa just came out and said that he got choked. Really, Tisa said it? And I put that video up over a week ago. Y'all quit playing with me, okay? For real. Stop playing. This is what they do. If you don't go along with what everybody else is saying, because they want everybody to be in cahoot with them. They want all the bloggers to get in line and talk about the same stuff and have the same narrative. Ain't nobody going from another angle. And this is what you have to do sometimes. You got to go through the back door instead of going through the front door with everybody else. So you can see what's going on back there and come on in another route. That's what I do. And people get mad about it. It's a reason why these people are getting peed off. It's a reason why Nolan Mama is watching all the pages, reading the comments, all of that stuff. It's a reason for that. For real. It's a reason for this woman right here, Javon's mama, who nudged her son to make sure that he didn't get off a script. It's all on here, calling people bees, calling people bird brains, and all kind of stuff. And I said what the F I said. I done had enough of you mother effers. Now, y'all on these fake seeker pages running y'all a pack of whacker suckers, but asking all the wrong shit. The real question is, what happened to Nolan Xavier Wells? Well, we should be asking you that. Your son was there. Didn't he tell you what happened? She mad, y'all. She getting mad. But don't get mad at us. Your son right here is falling in the same category as Nolan. Only thing Nolan was had on his arm was white women. Look at your son. These white older people, they don't like these young boys with their race. They don't like these guys with their races. They don't like mixing the race. And instead of being on social media cussing people out, you should be having a talk with your son. Stop going places with them by yourself. It's okay to have friends say hi, bye, this and that and this, but never put yourself in a situation where you're the only one there and the rest of them is another race. Instead of getting mad at the bloggers, go sit down and talk to your children. Your children is in the same race to the city, state, county as where Nolan was taken out at. You got all this hostility built up for the bloggers and people talking and trying to find out who, what, when, where. But this, what I get from this is house ninjas, y'all. I'm just like I was going to go into explaining it, but it's house ninjas, and it's a lot of them living in these, rich neighborhoods around these people, and they think they're better than everybody else. That's why everybody is pack-a-whacker suckers and this and that and bees and this and that and this. She's getting called out for her shitica, y'all. And when you get under their skin where they getting mad like this, something just ain't right, y'all. Okay? It ain't. It's just like when a blogger start coming at me, I say what I have to say. Ain't got nothing else to say to you. You sound stupid over there on your page right now. Being Crump is about to blow this off the head. Being Crump ain't doing nothing. Shitica, okay? Shitica. This is what he is doing. Nothing. And he ain't gonna do nothing. Because this is how it was designed, y'all. If everybody go to jail for lining up their loved ones, hardly gonna be nobody out here. Celebrities and all of them gonna be locked up, ain't they, y'all? If they start finding out all this information. As they start using some of this information, they get locked up. Being Crump gonna do this. Being Crump gonna do that. Being Crump ain't gonna do a thing but sell Nolan out. If they offer Being Crump some money to throw this case under the rug and go about your business, what you think he gonna do? Because it's all about the money, y'all. All about the money. And it is what it is. And if you people don't want to hear the truth, that's fine with me. Might as well air out the bad ones already. Because if you're a rider for my channel, you ain't going nowhere. Because you're going to ride it out to see who's right and who's wrong. That's what you're going to do. Not getting me, she talking about this mama like that. This mama is the reason people are talking about her like that. Her actions. And this woman right here is a reason why people are talking about her. Her actions. What you nudge your son for? While he was answering questions. You didn't want him to let the real caps out the bag? Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about Javon's mama bear going off, y'all. She is about to snap. And she asking a question that only her son would know. Wasn't he out there? I'm just saying, y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.